Support for UW360 is provided by the 10-month Applied International Studies Masters at the University of Washington's Henry M. Jackson School, a degree designed for professionals who seek to engage more effectively across borders, across sectors, to tackle critical global challenges.
I participated in the South China Sea dispute. I was China.
Majd Baniodeh was assigned the role of a Chinese diplomat when her class participated in a recreation of an international diplomatic crisis. She negotiated alongside ambassadors, military leaders, and business executives.
There were pretend UN councils and experts, and we exchanged messages, and it was very real and it was very intense. There was definitely a lot to learn in that process.
Learning to work effectively with governments, nonprofits, and companies to solve global challenges is a key platform of the Jackson School's Masters in Applied International Studies, or MAAIS, program.
Sometimes we'd have to pretend to be a technology company and solve it from a tech perspective, or others were a policy or a security company or the government itself. And so it was always this scenario building. How would you react? How would you do? We were also really exposed to events in the community, whether hosted by the Gates Foundation or Global Washington or any other members of the advisory council that would host events, give us a chance to network and learn more about what opportunities there are out in the field. I was paired with Starbucks as part of my capstone project at the MAAIS program. I was paired with the ethical sourcing team and worked on a research project with them. There's a link.
Baniodeh's fellowship led to a full-time job working on Starbucks' refugee hiring initiative.
Every day I go home feeling incredibly proud to be a partner.
Graduates of international studies programs often go on to careers in foreign policy, global development, or international security. But, like Baniodeh, more and more are finding work in the business world.
The MAAIS program really helped show me the different ways in which all these different players interact with one another.
One of the people Baniodeh collaborates with at Starbucks is Senior Vice President for Public Affairs, Rajiv Chandrasekaran. The former Washington Post foreign correspondent and author is an advisor to the MAAIS program. He talks about Starbucks' social impact initiatives, which include refugee and veteran hiring, sustainability, and education.
It's not simply enough to make a philanthropic contribution from the Starbucks Foundation or to say, hey, this is a problem. We want to actually use our scale to help address this in the communities in which we operate.
That philosophy is part of a private sector trend, and Seattle is at the forefront, making it an increasingly important international influencer.
In Microsoft and Amazon and Starbucks, there's no secret that these companies are truly global. They are agile and innovative, and then that has created all sorts of magical spin-offs, and it's created a very dynamic world of philanthropy and global engagement through all of that. I think being in Seattle provides a freedom of sorts to be able to really think about problems in an innovative way.
But as MAAIS students learn, thinking up a solution is one thing, negotiating it is another.
There were some not pretty days, but I think for the most part it really shaped me as a professional.